Have you ever noticed how some people seem unshaken, no matter what life throws at them? A missed flight, a heated argument, even devastating news, and yet, their presence remains steady, their voice calm, their eyes clear. It's not that they don't feel pain or fear. It's that they've trained their minds to meet chaos with calm. And this isn't magic. It's not reserved for monks in remote monasteries or enlightened sages from ancient times. It's available to you, right now. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most profound yet practical teachings of Buddhist wisdom. Every encounter has a purpose. Not just the joyful ones, the reunions, the successes, the quiet mornings with your coffee, but also the frustrating delays, the harsh words, the moments of doubt that make you question everything. Every single interaction, every situation, is an invitation. An invitation to grow, to awaken, to return to your center. But here's the question most people never ask. What if your greatest challenges aren't obstacles, but teachers? In a world racing faster than ever, where stress is worn like a badge of honor and calm is mistaken for indifference, Buddhist philosophy offers something radically different. It doesn't teach you how to avoid storms. It shows you how to become the ocean beneath them. Over the next 22 minutes, you'll discover how to train your mind so deeply that calm becomes your default, not your goal. You'll learn practices used for centuries by monks, warriors, and ordinary people facing extraordinary times. And most importantly, you'll begin to see every encounter, not as random noise, but as a sacred mirror, reflecting exactly what you need to see, feel, and transform within yourself. So take a breath. Let go of what you think you know, and open your mind. Because what you're about to hear might just change how you meet the rest of your life. Let's start with a story. Centuries ago, in a small village nestled in the Himalayas, there lived a young man named Tenzin. He was bright, ambitious, and deeply impatient. Every day, he'd rush through his chores, snap at his siblings, and complain about how slow everything moved. "Why does everything take so long?" he'd mutter, glaring at the sky when rain delayed his plans. One morning, after yet another outburst, an old monk passing through the village stopped him. "Why do you fight the world so hard, child?" the monk asked gently. Tenzin scoffed. "Because the world fights me. Nothing goes as it should." The monk smiled. "Then perhaps your problem isn't the world. It's your belief that it should be different." He handed Tenzin a small, smooth stone. "Carry this with you. And every time you feel frustration rising, hold it in your palm and ask, 'What is this moment trying to teach me?'" At first, Tenzin thought it was nonsense. But days passed, weeks, and slowly, something shifted. The stone became a mirror. When his cartwheel broke, he didn't curse, he noticed his own need for control. When a friend spoke harshly, he didn't retaliate, he saw his fear of rejection. Each encounter, once seen as an interruption, now felt like a lesson wrapped in ordinary disguise. Years later, Tenzin would become a teacher himself. And when asked how he remained so calm amid chaos, he'd simply say, "I stopped seeing life as something happening to me, and started seeing it as something happening for me." This is the heart of Buddhist wisdom. Every encounter has a purpose. But to see that purpose, you must first stop reacting, and start observing. Most of us live on autopilot. A text message triggers anxiety. A disagreement sparks anger. A traffic jam ruins our mood for hours. Why? Because we believe our suffering comes from the outside, from people, events, circumstances. But the Buddha taught something revolutionary over 2,500 years ago. Suffering arises not from what happens, but from how the mind clings to it. Think about it. Two people hear the same criticism. One spirals into shame. The other listens, reflects, and moves on. Same event. Entirely different inner experiences. Why? Because the mind is the lens through which reality is interpreted. And here's the liberating truth. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are the awareness behind them, the silent space in which they arise and pass away. This is where calm begins. Not by silencing the storm, but by realizing you are not the storm. You are the sky. Buddhist practice calls this non-attachment, not indifference, but the ability to witness without being swept away. When you feel anger rise, instead of shouting, you pause. Instead of identifying with it, I am angry, you observe, anger is present. That tiny shift creates a gap. And in that gap lives freedom. Imagine this: you're in a meeting. Someone interrupts you, dismisses your idea. You might have shut down or fired back defensively. But trained mind. It notices the heat in the chest, the tightening in the throat, and breathes. It asks, what is this moment here to teach me? Patience. Confidence. Letting go of needing approval? Suddenly, the encounter isn't an attack. It's an invitation to grow. So how do you train your mind to respond this way? Not just in theory, but in real life, when emotions are high and time is short. The answer lies in what the Tibetans call lojong, mind training. For over 1,000 years, monks have used these practices to turn adversity into awakening. And the most powerful of them all begins with a single breath. Mindful breathing isn't about relaxation. It's about presence. When you bring your full attention to the sensation of your breath, the cool air entering your nostrils, the rise of your chest, the gentle pause before the exhale, you anchor yourself in the now. And in that now, the past with its regrets and the future with its fears lose their grip. Try this right now. As you listen, take one slow, conscious breath. Feel it. Not to fix anything. Just to be here. That's it. That's the first step toward unshakable calm. But breathing alone isn't enough. You need a framework, a way to reframe every encounter. That's where the teaching, every encounter has a purpose, becomes your compass. Ask yourself, is this person triggering me? Good. They're showing me where I'm still reactive. Is this situation frustrating? Excellent. It's revealing my attachment to outcomes. Am I overwhelmed? Perfect. This is my chance to practice letting go. This isn't toxic positivity. It's radical honesty paired with radical trust, that life is not random, but deeply intelligent. That even your pain has a message. And when you start living from this view, something astonishing happens. You stop resisting life. And in that surrender, you find strength. Let's talk about control. Most of us believe peace comes from arranging the world exactly how we want it. Get the right job. Find the right partner. Avoid conflict. Control the narrative. But here's the paradox. The more you try to control, the less peace you have. Because life is inherently unpredictable. People change. Plans collapse. Bodies age. And no amount of wishing will make uncertainty disappear. Buddhist wisdom offers a different path. Letting go, not of effort, but of the need for things to be other than they are. This doesn't mean passivity. It means action without attachment to the outcome. You do your best. You speak your truth. You show up fully. And then, you release the rope. The ancient text the Dhammapada says, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Consider this, when you're stuck in traffic, fighting it only tightens your chest. But if you accept, this is where I am right now, tension melts. The traffic hasn't changed, but your relationship to it has. That's the power of acceptance. Not resignation. Not defeat. But a clear-eyed yes to reality as it is. In this breath, this moment, this encounter. And when you stop wasting energy resisting what is, you free up tremendous power to respond wisely. Every encounter, whether with a rude stranger, a grieving friend, or your own inner critic, becomes a dojo, a training ground. And you're not the victim of the situation. You're the student. Now, let's bring this into your daily life. You don't need to sit in meditation for hours to apply these teachings. In fact, the real test isn't on the cushion, it's in the kitchen, the office, the text thread that makes your heart race. Here's a practice you can start today. Call it the pause and purpose method. Step 1. When you feel triggered by anger, fear, impatience, pause. Just for 3 seconds. Breathe. Don't speak. Don't react. Create space. Step 2. Ask yourself, What is this moment here to teach me? Not, why is this happening to me? But, what is it for? Step 3. Respond from that clarity, not from the emotion, but from your deeper intention. Let's say your partner snaps at you after a long day. Old pattern, you snap back. New practice, you pause. You feel the sting, but you don't identify with it. You ask, is this about me? Or is this their stress speaking? And you choose kindness, not because they deserve it, but because you choose to be the calm in the storm. This is how you transform relationships. Not by changing others, but by changing your inner stance. And over time, people will notice. They'll say, how do you stay so calm? And you'll know, it's not that chaos doesn't touch you. It's that you've learned to let it pass through, like wind through trees. But what about pain that runs deeper? Grief, betrayal, loss. Even here, the teaching holds. Every encounter has a purpose, even the ones that break your heart. The Buddha himself lost his kingdom, his family, and wandered as a beggar before awakening. He didn't bypass suffering. He studied it. He sat with it. And in doing so, he discovered its root, and its end. When someone you love leaves, the purpose isn't to punish you. It's to reveal your attachment, and to invite you into a love that isn't conditional. When you fail, the purpose isn't to prove you're unworthy. It's to dismantle your ego's illusion of perfection, and reveal your resilience. Buddhism doesn't deny pain. It dignifies it. It says, don't run, don't numb. Sit with it. Let it speak. And in that stillness, you'll hear a whisper. You are more than this moment. You are the space that holds it. This is the ultimate calm, not the absence of difficulty, but the presence of unwavering awareness through it. And it's available to you, not after you fix yourself, but right now, in the midst of your mess, your questions, your tears. Let's return to Tenzin's stone. That simple object wasn't magical. It was a reminder, a physical anchor to a deeper truth. You can create your own anchors. A bracelet you touch when stressed. A phrase you whisper. This too is a teacher. Even your breath. Always with you, always free. The key is consistency. Mind training isn't a one-time fix. It's a daily practice, like brushing your teeth for the mind. And just as muscles grow stronger with repetition, so does your capacity for calm. Start small. One mindful breath before checking your phone in the morning. One pause before replying to an email that triggers you. One moment of gratitude for a difficult person who's showing you your edges. Progress isn't linear. Some days, you'll react. You'll yell. You'll spiral. That's okay. The practice isn't perfection. It's returning. Again and again. Each return is a victory. Each pause is a revolution. And over time, you'll notice something. The world hasn't changed, but your inner landscape has. You face the same storms, but now you stand in them with open eyes and an open heart. Because you've learned the most liberating secret of all. Peace isn't found when life is easy. It's found when the mind is trained. Now, let's address a common doubt. Isn't this just spiritual bypassing? Ignoring real problems by calling everything a lesson? Great question. And the answer is no, when done wisely. Buddhist calm isn't passive. It's responsive. When you see injustice, you act, but from clarity, not rage. When someone is hurting, you comfort, but from compassion, not guilt. When you're wronged, you set boundaries, but from self-respect, not fear. The purpose of calm isn't to avoid action, it's to ensure your action comes from wisdom, not reactivity. Think of a surgeon. In an emergency, do they panic? No. They stay calm, not because they don't care, but because their calm serves the patient. Your calm serves the world. It allows you to see clearly, speak truthfully, and act effectively. So no, this isn't bypassing. It's upgrading your response system from primitive reaction to conscious creation. And in a world drowning in noise and outrage, that calm is revolutionary. Let's go deeper into the idea that every encounter has a purpose. Even the people who hurt you. especially them. The Buddha once said, "Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned." But what if that person, your critic, your ex, your rival, is actually one of your greatest teachers? They may not intend to help you, but their presence reveals your wounds, your triggers, your unhealed places. And in that revelation lies the chance to heal. This doesn't mean staying in toxic situations. Boundaries are essential. But even from a distance, you can reframe, "Thank you for showing me where I need to grow." This is the alchemy of Buddhist practice, turning poison into medicine. And when you do, resentment dissolves. Not because you forget what happened, but because you see the hidden gift in the pain. That's true freedom. Now, imagine your life 6 months from now. What if, instead of being tossed by every wave of emotion, you moved through your days with steady presence? What if conflicts became opportunities to practice patience? Uncertainty became a doorway to trust? Solitude became a sanctuary, not a sentence? This is possible. Not through willpower, but through training. You already have everything you need, a breath, a mind, and the willingness to begin again. So tonight, before bed, ask yourself, what encounter today taught me something? Maybe it was the barista who forgot your order, teaching you patience. Maybe it was your child's tantrum, teaching you presence. Maybe it was your own inner voice, harsh and critical, teaching you the need for self-compassion. Every one of them mattered. Every one had a purpose. And tomorrow, it will happen again. Will you meet it with resistance, or with reverence? Here's the truth. Calm isn't the absence of chaos. It's the presence of awareness within it. And that awareness is already inside you. You don't need to create it. You just need to remember it. The breath brings you back. The pause gives you power. The question, "What is this for?" opens your eyes. This is the path. Not dramatic. Not complicated. Just consistent. One breath. One pause. One choice at a time. And as you walk it, you'll find something unexpected. Life doesn't get easier, but you get stronger. Not in the way of armor, but in the way of water. Soft, adaptable, unstoppable. You'll still feel sadness, joy, fear, love. But you won't be lost in them. You'll be the sky, vast, clear, unbroken. And every encounter, whether fleeting or lifelong, will feel like a sacred appointment. Because it is. So now, I invite you, don't just listen to this. Live it. Today, choose one encounter, any encounter, and meet it with curiosity instead of judgment. Ask, what is this here to teach me? And if you forget, that's okay. The next moment is another chance. If this message resonated with you, do 3 things. First, take a deep breath right now. Feel the calm that's already within you. Second, share this with someone who's struggling, not to fix them, but to remind them they're not alone. Third, subscribe and hit the bell. Because this channel is dedicated to practical wisdom, tools to help you live with clarity, courage, and calm in a chaotic world. You are not broken. You are becoming. And every encounter, yes, even this one, is part of your awakening. Thank you for being here. Now go meet your life, with an open heart, a steady mind, and the quiet knowing that everything is happening for your growth. Breathe. Pause. Begin again.